আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাইকে। আমার এই নতুন চ্যানেলটিতে আপনাদেরকে স্বাগতম। আমার এই চ্যানেলে আমি বিভিন্ন কম্পিটিটিভ এক্সামের জন্য খুবই প্রয়োজনীয় এবং গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বইসমূহের পিডিএফ পড়ে শোনাবো। প্রত্যেকটি ভিডিওতে বইগুলোর ছোট, ছোট অংশ আমি ধারণ করে সেগুলো আপলোড করব। আমি সর্বপ্রথমেই ওয়ার্ড স্মার্ট 1 অ্যান্ড 2 ভোকাবুলারির জন্য এই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বইটি দিয়ে শুরু করছি। আজকে আমি ১০ থেকে ১৫টি মতো ভোকাবুলারি কভার করব। চলুন তাহলে শুরু করা যাক। অ্যালফাবেটিক্যাল অর্ডারে এই বইটার মধ্যে ভোকাবুলারিগুলো সাজানো আছে। আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি এখানে শুরুতেই এই দিয়ে যে অ্যালফাবেটগুলো সেগুলো দেয়া আছে। শুরুতে রয়েছে আবেশ। আবেশ শব্দের অর্থ হলো লজ্জা দেয়া, অপ্রস্তুত করা। পাশে ভি লেখা অর্থ এই শব্দটি একটি ভার্ব। আবেশ এর অর্থ হলো টু মেক অ্যাশেমড, টু এম্বারাস। Meredith felt abashed by her inability to remember her lines in the school chorus of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. To do something without shame or embarrassment is to do it unabashedly. Ken handed in a term paper that he had unabashedly copied from the National Enquirer. Abate. Abate শব্দের অর্থ কমানো, হ্রাস করা। এটি একটি ভার্ব। এর অর্থ to subside, to reduce. George spilled a pot of hot coffee on his leg. It hurt quite a bit. Then gradually the agony abated. Bad weather abates when good weather begins to return. A rainstorm that does not let up continues unabated. A tax abatement is a reduction in taxes. Businesses are sometimes given tax abatements in return for building factories in places where there is a particular need for jobs. Abdicate শব্দের অর্থ ত্যাগ করা, প্রত্যাখ্যান করা। এটি একটি ভার্ব। অর্থ to step down from a position of power or responsibility. When King Edward VIII of England decided he would rather be married to Wallis Warfield Simpson, an American divorcee, than be King of England, he turned in his crown and abdicated. Even people who aren't monarchs can abdicate their duties and responsibilities. Abby abdicated her responsibilities as a secretary by dumping in the garbage the reports she was supposed to type and flying to the Bahamas. Aberration. Aberration শব্দের অর্থ বিপদগামিতা, স্খলন, বিকৃতি। এটি একটি নাউন। এর অর্থ হলো something not typical, a deviation from the standard. Soren's bad behavior was an aberration. So was Harry's good behavior. That is, Soren's was usually good and Harry's was usually bad. The chef at this restaurant is dreadful. The good meal we just had was an aberration. A snowstorm in June is an aberration. Snow doesn't normally fall in June. An aberration is an aberrant occurrence. Soren's behavior was aberrant. The summer snowstorm was aberrant. Abhor. Abhor is a verb. It means to hate very, very much. To detest. অর্থ গভীর ঘৃণার চোখে দেখা বা ঘৃণা সহকারে পরিত্যাগ করা। Emmanuel abhorred having anvils dropped on his head. To abhor something is to view it with horror. Hating a person is almost friendly in comparison with abhorring him or her. To abhor raw chicken livers is to have an abhorrence of them or to find them abhorrent. Abject অর্থ শোচনীয়, অধম। এটা অ্যাডজেক্টিভ, এর অর্থ হোপলেস, extremely sad and servile, defeated. While most people would quickly recover from a banana peel accident, Mia felt abject humiliation. An abject person is one who is crushed and without hope. A slave would be abject in all likelihood. Perhaps 90% of the time, when you encounter this word, it will be followed by the word poverty. Abject poverty is hopeless, desperate poverty. The phrase abject poverty is overused. Writers use it because they're too lazy to think of anything original. Our next word is abnegate. Abnegate অর্থ পরিত্যাগ করা। এটা একটা verb. To deny oneself things, to reject, to renounce. Ascetics practice self-abnegation because they believe it will bring them closer to spiritual purity. Self-abnegation is giving up oneself, usually for some higher cause. Abortive ব্যর্থ, নিষ্ফল. It is an adjective. It means unsuccessful. Mary and Elizabeth made an abortive effort to bake a birthday cake. That is, their effort did not result in a birthday cake. Fred's attempt to climb the mountain was abortive. He fell off when he was halfway up. To abort something is to end it before it is completed. An aborted pregnancy, called an abortion, is one that ends before the baby is born. An abortion in this sense doesn't have to be the result of a controversial medical procedure. Abridge সংক্ষিপ্ত করা। এটি একটি verb, এর অর্থ to shorten, to condense. The thoughtful editor abridged the massive book by removing the boring parts. An abridged dictionary is one that has been shortened to keep it from crushing desks and people's laps. An abridgment is a shortened or condensed word. এর অর্থ সংক্ষিপ্ত করা। Absolute, এটি একটি অ্যাডজেক্টিভ। এর অর্থ পরম, অসীম, অকাট্য, ভেজালহীন। Total, unlimited. An absolute ruler is one who is ruled by no one else. An absolute mess is a total mess. An absolute rule is one that has no exceptions and that you must follow, no two ways about it. An absolute ruler is one who is ruled by no one else. An absolute mess is a total mess. An absolute rule is one that has no exceptions and that you must follow, no two ways about it. Absolute is also a noun. It means something that is total, unlimited, or perfect. Death for living things is an absolute. There just isn't any way around it. Absolve. It's a verb. It means to forgive or free from blame, to free from sin, to free from an obligation. ক্ষমা করা, বাধ্যবাধকতা থেকে মুক্তি, বিচারে নির্দোষ ঘোষণা করা। The priest absolved the sinner who had come to church to confess. Tom's admission of guilt absolved Dick, who had originally been accused of the crime. It is also possible to absolve someone of responsibility. Jake absolved Sierra of her obligation to go to the prom with him. He told her it was all right if she went with the captain of the football team instead. The act of absolving is called absolution. This was all for today. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you will join our next video also.